Hi and welcome to Knitwell Motorhomes. I'm Andy and this is the Knaus Boxlife 630 ME Platinum Selection. It's a 2025 model, and the one thing to tell you about high-end German product before we get started is you can have 4 of these vans in a line and they can look exactly the same, but they won't be, because a lot of the things on these vans tend to be options. And when we place the order, we will literally tick off what options we fit on a van. So like I say, just because you're looking at this van, it's not like with a lot of vans where this van is the same as this van is the same as this one. You'll tend to find they're all pretty different. So just because you see one somewhere else, it doesn't mean it's the same as this one. And this is the one we're going to talk about today. But just remember, if you are looking at another one, check your specs because they're likely to be different. So to start off with, it's in R10 grey. As you can see, of course, we've got the 2025 Fiat grille just on there as well. This particular one's also on the automatic box. We've got Fiat alloy wheels. Now, the other thing that you'll find is it's 6.36 metres in length and it's 2.05 metres wide. But it's a hell of a lot taller than you'll find with most van conversions. Now, this is for the tall people out there, not necessarily like myself, who do need that little bit more headroom because there's masses of it in this particular van. Just here, you've got your electric hookup point. Reversing camera all the way up there. And of course, got your bed here. We've got excellent storage underneath. We've got a 230 volt socket just there. And of course, we've got a 12 volt just here. Now you'll also see you've got anchor points running through. So again, you've got plenty of tie downs. You might be thinking, well, I'm not going to fit my bike in there, but you will. But I'll explain more of that to you when we go inside. You can see we've got the awning that runs the full length. We've got our water filler just here. Awning light, LED, just there. Now, when we go inside, to start off with, I can't touch the roof. Now, I grant you, I'm not the tallest, but for people who are going to be 6 foot plus, who usually have issues when they come into a van where they're sort of having to stand in a skylight as they have to crouch down, not an issue in this van. Yeah, it is huge. There's even a bit of an echo in here, which proves the point. Now, in the cab, both captain seats swivel. So again, you've got the 2 travel seats there, which we can expand, and I'll do more of that in a second. But to start off with, in the cab itself, so we've got Remis cab lines running throughout. Media center here. This particular one has camper sat nav on it as well. So again, it shouldn't take you down roads you shouldn't go down. I say shouldn't because every sat nav is quite capable of taking you down a road you shouldn't go down. We've got climate control air conditioning, we've got cruise, we've got steering wheel controls for your radio. Like I said, we've got the 8-speed box just there. Traction plus, hill descent. Room for 2 large cups of coffee, always important. And of course, you can see that the upholstery is, well, it's really classy, and Knaus are well known for that. Now, in the lounge itself, we have what they call the floating table just here. Now, this can be dropped down. And if you've got a piece of memory foam cut to size, you've got another single bed here, and it's very easy to do. So you'll notice there's a rail running along here, and that does mean we can slide this table to where we want it. And it makes no odds. We can put it wherever we want. But if we lift it off, and then we're just going to pop it onto the one underneath, which just slots in to there. Now, like I say, a piece of memory foam on there, then you've got a small berth at the front, which again, it's just a great use of space. So then just when we take that off, we can just slide it back on. Now, something else to make you aware of, which I didn't show you on the outside, is on this window. We have a micro switch just here. The reason for that is on the outside of the van, you've got the flue for the heating. And obviously you don't want the gases coming back up inside. So unless this window is shut, it won't allow you to put your heating on. So if you are buying this van and you go out in it and you can't get your heating on, check that window, because there's a really good chance that that's the reason why it isn't working. Now, as we go through, we've got a large storage area just here. Now, when I get near to come into there, and I'm going to show you just up here, because here we've got your 12 volt control panel and we've got your heating and your hot water control. This particular van, as you can see, is diesel and electric when it comes to the heating and hot water. So if you're wild camping, you can run it on the diesel. If you're plugged into the mains, you can run it on the electric. We have Lots more storage, and again, the beauty with the height, as you can see, there's just loads and loads of room in here. Just to make you aware as well, of course, we do have a solar panel on this one on the roof as well. Now, I was saying we can make these seats wider, which we can. You'll also see there Isofix as well. So again, great if you've got kids. You've got a handle just here. Now, if we slide that out, it pulls these across, and then we have a little infill just here. And we can just slide that into there. So again, we give ourselves a lot more space on these seats and you're not so cramped up. But the nice thing, of course, is when we want to put that back in, so we've got more walkway through the galley, well, we can do that. So again, the lighting, as we said, is fantastic. Great storage. You have your lighting controls up there and the thermostat for your heating. Here we of course have your 2 gas hobs and we have your sink. Down here we have an extender for the work surface. Now, the work surface isn't massive, but it doesn't need to be because you've got your table just here. And we do have an extender that will come out and come right across as well. So again, you've actually got loads of work surface space around you. So to make the counter any larger becomes obsolete, really. We've also got huge soft close drawers. So storage in a van this size really shouldn't be an issue, especially with the garage space that you've got under the bed. Then we have a large fridge freezer here. Again, your fridge with your ice box at the top. More storage just above. The washroom, which is just in here. Now you'll see we've got a duckboard in there. We've got a mirror just here. There's your sink. Cassette toilet, which does swivel to get into the most comfortable position. Now what's nice is you've got a mushroom vent up there and you've got a towel rail just here. You've also got a window, so again you can open that if you've got any condensation. But what's also nice is the fact of obviously the shower head just comes out your tap, but we can slide this across, so again you haven't got to worry about people looking in through the window when you're using the facilities. We've also got storage down here and in there as well. So it's not huge, but it's big enough for what most people want it to be. And the balance with any van conversion, especially of course, is the fact of that you make that a lot bigger, you're either going to lose space at your lounge or you're going to lose space at your bedroom. So then it comes down to what's more important for you. Now I'm going to get Mia to go around the back because I'm going to show you the bed. And the bed is huge. Now you could use this as a transverse, you could use it as 2 singles. To demonstrate, we have got a cover on here. Like I say, I'm not the tallest, but you can see I can sleep longitudinally on here. I can sleep transverse, and to be perfectly honest, you'll get 3 adults on here. So you make up a bed at the front, you've got 3 adults in here. You could technically sleep 4 as well as travel 4 if you wanted to. You've got your reading lights up here and they bend in all sorts of places, and you've also got USBs in them as well, so you can charge up your phone overnight. We've also got window either side, we've got a large skylight, we've got this very nice lighting in here as well, which isn't really brightening your eyes, so it's great for an evening. Skylight, like I say, so you've got a lot of natural light in here. But the beauty of this bed is actually something quite different. And it's the fact of that you can adjust it so it will go well up in the air, and it's assisted. So at the back and at the front there is a handle underneath, and if we pull on that we can actually slide this bed right up. Now if you've got bikes and things now, you can have them in here and you can leave it here, or you can have it ratcheted down into the places that work for you. So you can pick where you put your bed. Now, you might want to get there, get your bikes out, drop your bed back down so it's easier to get on the bed, or again, you can have it up. It's your choice. Also, these slats come out, so if you had kayaks or anything like that, you can bring them right the way through. It's just a great use of space. And the beauty with anything like this is it gives you options, and the more options you've got, the more likely you are to have made the right decision when it comes to buying your next van conversion. And hopefully this is the one that ticks the boxes for you. Now, we've got them in stock at the moment, but that doesn't mean we always do. Have a look on our website at nickwell.com and it will give you a full readout of the specs. Like I say, each van is different, so it's important to check the specs. But thank you very much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed the video, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.